Hello. So today I'm going to show you how to make fingering for B system accordion for any tune. Today I'm going to show on this tune I found online called Ballade du Paris, and it was free from Arrigo Tomasi. I will share the link in the description. And I will just show you here the B system, and here you have the B system, and you will see here that the buttons are arranged like this. So you can think that your accordion is on upside down on the table in front of you, like this. And then you have the buttons here. So ascending is this way. Then we are playing up, and descending is down, like this. Just for the orientation. So this is quite a simple tune, but we are going to see how we can use different fingering principles and rules and guidelines. Oh, let's just choose a pencil here. So this is in D major. Like that. And for this, I would use the 8-foot register. So if we draw, I would use the middle one here. Either one, you can use the triple 8-foot or the double 8-foot or the single. In this, I think they use the triple, so you can just write triple 8-foot like that. Perfect, looks great. So D major. And how I think when I'm doing this is, okay, here's the first two, but where do we start? Because we have all of these things and we are going up to this A here. So I just might notate A there. And we have the A also here. So one octave of notes. And let's see further down here. So it looks like we are staying quite in one octave range here. So, okay. So the first thing I want to try is to do this. I'm just gonna share this. Because we have the, and when we have the 8-foot register, the A we are beginning with is not this one, but this one. So I want to go like this, from that A here, and to the F sharp there. And I want to do that with the second finger and the third finger. And the third finger, not sure yet if I'm going to choose this B or that one. We could use either or, like that. And maybe I'll use the one on the first row for now. Then we could also do like another thing, that is, you can have the 2 and 1 here. So you have like this 2, 1. And in the first line here, you can see this all diatonic notes. So I will just follow the positional fingering, and I will just calculate from this one, the highest. So the highest is this A here. Then I'm going to use my little finger with that one. And now I'm just going to play and look at the scale here first, because just to check if I'm right. Because the D major scale in this case is, let's just begin here. You have this one, and that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So okay. So 5 works here. So let's go back here to see. So then if I write 5 here, and then 4 have to be on the G. So just write 4 here also. And 3, 3, 2, 3. And that is, here's the 5, 4, 3, 2. Like that. And then we can just go backwards. So the E is 2. So all of these are 3 and 2. So 3, 2. No, 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 no. So it's just the same. I don't have to write 3, 2 everywhere. So I had 2, 1, and here I didn't have anything in the beginning here. So what to do there? And the reason, I can show you why I'm hesitant to do something here, because the D major scale is like this. You start here, D, E, G. So this is 1, 2, 3, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, or 1 again. So see, this B is used when you play the positional scaling here. So I want in my mind to play 2, 3, and 5. But I think it's best to just play the A to B and to F sharp like that, with 2, with 2, 1, and 4. I think that will be the best in this case. And it almost doesn't matter what you do in the start. You could do 2, 1, 3, but we'll write 4 here. So just cross out that number 3. So 2 1 4, like it says, yeah, like that. 2 1 4, and then we have the first measure, or the first line completed, as you can see here. And that is just by using the D major scale positional fingering concept. There's no name for it, so I'm just making one up. Okay, so next here, the F sharp is 3 from before, and we can just use the number 3 here on every note because it's pretty slow, so it will not be that difficult. But if you have to play it several times, you can either change the fingering to a 2 or a 4, like this, and then back to 3 here. So just have a finger replacement like this, or 3 2 3, 3 4 3, or 3 2 3. And now here in bar 8, this is bar 8, here we have a key change, although it doesn't say it specifically, but you can see we have F natural here, and it keeps F natural here, and also here, and it lands here in C major 7. So I think from bar 8 to bar 12 and 13, we are in C major or F major. But we don't play anymore the F sharps. So then I will have to think, okay, now we are in C major, and let's just try that. So C major, I can show you how I would play that. So C major would be, if we can just start on this C, so C to D, there, and to there, like this. And if you are stopping on C, then it would look like this. And that will be with 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, like that. So that is a C positional scale that I like the most. Then we just go back to this, and let's see here. So here we have the 3, and then we could just put the 4 here on F. But we see also here that we are going up to A flat instead of A. So from F to A flat here in this phrase and up to here is F, G, and A flat. So let's say we take A flat with 5, as we did with the A yesterday, previously, like that. And then we just go backwards to 4 and 3. But we had 3 here already. So should we jump? We are actually quite lucky here, because we see that we have 3 notes with F. So we are here with 3, then we can play 4 here, and 3 and 4. But then we land on 4. So if we do 5, 4, and 3, like that. So 5, 4, 3. Then you have change to that F natural with the 3 from the F sharp with the 3. It would look like this. Let's see where we are first here. So we are here. So from this, and we are going to there. So here we have the 3, and we want to go there. So then we just use the, wrong here. We just use the 3 on the F sharp, and then we go 5, 4, 3 on F natural. So if you go like this, we have the F sharp here with 3, and then we have F with 5, 4, 3. So that is one way to do it, or you could just jump with the same finger, which when you are playing these slowly melodies, you can just jump from this 3 to 3 here. And of course, you have to phrase it like you are singing. So let's say this phrase here, and like this. Then you have to have a pause here to take take some air into your lungs before you continue singing. So you can just write a comma here, or you can just imagine it. So a little bit break in the melody here before you go to this next one. And then you can jump. And that's maybe easier also. So you either have to jump, or you can just figure out the fingering combinations to go further. And then we see this E here. This one. And we have 3 there, so 2 have to be on the E. And same here, we have the 2. And then we have so far to bar 13. So here in bar 14, it looks like we are changing the key again to A major, because we have something called the chord progression 2, 5, 1. And you can see the 2 in A major is the B minor, and the 5 is the E, and the 1 is the A major. And here we have 7 chords, so B minor 7, E7, and A major 7. So that is how we know that we have changed the key. But it's only to A major, so it's not that different. And also, the melody doesn't move a lot. So let's see, we have the 2 here on this E, and now we are going to the goal is here C sharp, which is this one, and then we have the beginning again, going back to the start. So this is like the start. You just mark that however you can. So then we have just 4 bars left of the first part. And naturally we can just go with 1 here on the D. Then we can have the 2 here on the C sharp. That is one possibility. But what I want to do is actually play with the second finger on D here, because I'm just calculating, okay, this is the highest note in this phrase. So let's say this phrase here, this is one phrase, and it starts with this, and this is the lowest note, and the F natural is the highest note. So then F will get 5, and how many notes are there? F natural, E 2, and D, and C sharp. I'm guessing this is a C sharp here, but he just forgot to put a accidental in front of that. So we have F1, E2, the 4 notes. So then we can see that this is 4, 3, and 2. So 3 here, 2, 3, 2, like this. 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And yeah. And here we have that we are landing here on 2. And as the beginning we played 2 here. So 2, 1, and 4. So if we're getting from 2 here to 2 there, we can just change when we have repeating notes, like this. So 2, and maybe 3, 4, like this. And then we have our second finger ready to play this A here. Or you could just jump and do the same technique as we had with the pause here. Because this phrase ends here, so you can just have a little pause here. The comma. And that is how I would make the fingering for this one. And accidentally, or maybe not, I have made this so you can play this fingering in all 12 keys, not just in D major, but you can play this in every key, so long as you have a 5-row accordion, like this one. Here you can see the accordion that I have modeled this after. So a 5-row one. And I can show you, because we have played everything. Let's see how to do this. Okay. So we can just take a phrase to begin with. We can take this phrase here, like that, and this, and this. So this is what we have been doing. And let me see if I can. I'm not sure if I can do what I want to do with this program. But if I draw this, this, and this, maybe you can move it. Okay, so we can move it. Perfect. So here are the first 5 notes of D major. Let me just zoom in. And we are starting D major here on the first row. So if you want to play this in F, we can just take the fingering 1 button up, and then we get F, like this. Okay, what if we want to play this in E major? Then we can just take it 1 row in, and here we have the E major. And if you want to take it 1 other row in, we can play it in F sharp major. And or if we go down here, we have D sharp major or C sharp major, A sharp major or B flat major, C major. That is the benefit of learning a song and fingering on 3 rows. And if you are struggling yourself to play these kind of songs and you need more help, I have a accordion community that is free. Oh, there I am. Hello. So I have a accordion community that is free that you can join. The link is below, and it's called Accordion Time. And there you can just go in and click on it and join. Or if you want to just, I want to play what I want and become faster and better and everything, you can just book a call with me, a free lesson, and that is down below also in the comments and in the descriptions. And just book a call and we'll see you then. Okay, bye.